U.S. commander says American forces face imminent threat from Iran. NBC News, the top commander of U.S. forces in the Middle East says he believes the Iranians or their proxies may orchestrate an attack at any moment. I think the threat is imminent, Marine General Frank McKenzie said in an exclusive broadcast interview with NBC in the Iraqi capital. We continually evaluate our force posture in the region. Well, last time I checked, we have a couple of B-52 bombers there in Qatar. And my view is if they attack us, then we attack Tehran, and we take out the governmental center of this terrorist regime that wants nuclear warheads to shoot into the United States. And I'm not kidding. Mark, you must be a neocon. No, I'm a red-blooded American, that's all. We talk about D-Day, and sometimes we have to, as another generation, to carry a burden, and that's a burden. U.S. pursues sale of over $2 billion in weapons to Taiwan, sources say, angering China. I love this. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Mr. President. Red China, you want to build your phony islands and threaten us? You want to put your bases in Africa like Nigeria and other places and threaten us? You want to put killer satellites up in outer space and threaten us? You want to steal our technology and threaten us? We have a lot of ways to deal with you. A lot of ways. We could kill your financial system, destroy it. But we ought to arm up Taiwan. And we ought to help Japan with tactical nukes. And we ought to make it clear to the left-wing government in South Korea, we want to put back 100 short-range nuclear missiles in your country, too. And now, who's going to sue for peace? This has been the Levin doctrine from day one, hasn't it, Mr. Producer? South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and yes, even Vietnam. The Philippines, we can encircle China.
Well, there you have it, folks. Mark Levin calling for the false flag attacks on some American vessels or some American troops over there in the Middle East to get that Iran war started so we can take out, what does he say, those terrorist mullahs in Tehran. Got a couple B-52 bombers right there just waiting to go out there. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? We got a couple B-52 bombers. Does that mean dropping nuclear weapons? Nuclear weapons? Oh my goodness, it's really starting to happen. You could really see it. China. You know, just on the sole fact of selling arms to Taiwan is, what was that Roman story of that lady who went to the king or whatever, and she said that she had the entire history of Rome here, and she's prophesied it after huffing all that volcanic gas. And she said, if you didn't give me such and such coin, I'm going to burn this book. So then she goes there, and then she burns it, right? So then people, well, he's also got priests or whatever, you know, people who are interested in knowledge. They're just telling the king, they're like, you got to get these books. You need these books, man. We got to know what's going on here. So the moral of the story is, right, so it's the same price, and they only get one book. Right, so it says in the book that there's going to be a great famine in the book. So what does the king do? The king orders, you know, all the food locked up and everything, you know. They keep it sealed away, you know, until the time of the great famine. You know, everyone's living on rations and everything. And then they go to open the vault. And lo and behold, all the food is spoiled in the vault because, you know, it wasn't sealed properly. There was a hole or something in moisture, so all the food spoiled. Went bad. So then there was the famine. They caused the famine themselves because they believe that they were going to be in a famine. So the famine's there on their, I forget the psychological term, but someone put a psychological term to that, but let's think about that. So they say that they're going to unite Taiwan, and there's nothing the U.S. can do to stop it. And if anyone tries to stop it, they're pretty much going to go to war with them, you know. They're going to decisively deal with whoever intervenes. So that means that they're not really going to come over here. That means whatever troops that they're going to put over there, they're just going to keep bombing them or blowing them up or attacking them or what. You better believe it. You people are stupid. So anyway, selling the arms is kind of like that Roman prophecy, you know, because we all read it, you know, and then you think that the government wouldn't do that, and then they go and do it. They sell the arms to Taiwan. So that in itself is the provocation for China to start the unification for Taiwan, because, you know, they're being fed arms from the outside source. So then, you know, that's just going to make China just take them even faster, because they don't view that people should be selling a country that's kind of attached to them arms for obvious purposes of war or resistance. You know, you see, that's the thing over there. It's going to be pretty crazy, and these next coming times are definitely going to be insane. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, I'm not even kidding right now. We're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready. I'm telling you, we're not ready right now. And they're really pushing that beast. They're pushing the bear. Oh, you know what else I realized that's really, really dangerous right now? It's becoming true what I said about Russia and China and how they were going to be friends and how they were just going to, you know, amoeba the whole thing, but they weren't going to be one another, and then how they were going to team up. If we didn't start literally talking about teaming up right now to bring down the U.S. dollar. What did I just get done telling you? What did I just get done telling you? It's pretty incredible. Oh, and then at the end of this, I was getting the weather, the craziest weather I've ever seen and felt in my entire life. Happened yesterday, and my camera couldn't even pick up the color. It was the craziest yellowish orange I've ever seen in my entire life. It was literally so effing orange that I couldn't believe it. And then not only was it super orange that the camera couldn't pick up, there was this most intense atmospheric rumbling I have ever felt in my entire life. It wasn't like thunder or anything. This was some serious, like, it was quaking the buildings. It was quaking the earth. You know, literally, what does the Bible say? Like, the heavens were shaking. Literally, this was causing the heavens to shake. It was nothing that I've ever felt before. It was literally as if the heavens were shaking. Don't worry, I got this on camera. I'm going to try to put maybe a tint or something to show you, like, how orange. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe if they got that filter on there. But let me tell you, the heavens were shaking.
Wow, I wish you guys could see this color right now. This color is so insane looking. It looks yellow outside, beyond yellow. The filter on this camera can't pick up the color that my eyes see right now through this camera. I mean, Richie from Boston would say that this is one of the most insane things ever. Through this camera can't even describe what I'm witnessing with my God-given eyes right now. This is truly incredible. It really is truly. How can I bring the severity of how it looks out here to the realization of the world around me? Because literally through this camera lens, it's like this is what the actual world should look like. But through my God-given eyes, there is something wrong with this world right here. And it's truly incredible. I wish you guys could see this color. You can't even see the color. How could I take picture? Oh, look at that over there. Oh my God, right here. I know this is Providence right now. It's Providence. It's Providence that I was called here to make this video right now. If you guys can hear, it's like, is something entering the atmosphere? Bro, if you guys can hear this right now, this is unbelievable. It's literally as if something is entering the atmosphere. What is shaking the earth right now? I am getting some unbelievable footage over here. What is shaking the earth right now? I am getting some unbelievable footage over here.